How on earth did Millhouse's dad, Kirk, become a dictatorial leader and rule the entire town of Skinner? It all started with the overloading of the weak electrical grid at Skinner Elementary School. The burning electrical grid ignited the old mayonnaise, and the accumulated stench surrounded the whole school. There was no choice but for the school to suspend classes. While studying at home, the children accidentally learned about a piece of dark history of the town of Skinner, the collapse of the Great Pavilion. And the mayor who built the pavilion happened to be Millhouse's ancestor, which made the Millhouse family feel ashamed. Looking at his dejected son, Kirk didn't know how to comfort him, so he could only go to the bar to drown his sorrows in alcohol. Coincidentally, Homer was there. Looking at his bankruptcy bill, Moe egged Homer on to invent products to make money, and at the same time, he boosted Kirk's morale, encouraging him to defend his stance. Who would have thought that these few words would change the fate of the town? After the school resumed classes, Kirk took on the role of a history censor and demanded that the school ban the teaching of the history of the collapse of the Great Pavilion. This sparked a fierce debate at the school meeting, and the supporters and opponents were deadlocked. As the conflict kept escalating, Kirk and his supporters took to the streets to protest. The situation between them and the opponents became extremely tense, and it seemed that things were about to get out of control. The mayor had no choice but to agree to Kirk's request. Who could have imagined that Kirk's ambition would keep growing bigger and bigger? In the following few weeks, Kirk transformed into a dictator of the town. In order to show off his achievements, he prepared for the opening ceremony of the new pavilion. At the ceremony, Kirk got so carried away that he played an electric guitar. Unfortunately, when joy reaches its peak, sorrow follows. The pavilion collapsed again, and the Millhouse family was once again stigmatized. In the future, when the teacher was recounting this period of history, Millhouse's descendant appeared and tried to wash away the shame of his ancestors.